Hindi tayo nakapag-record pala earlier. So,
Morning, ma'am.
today we're going to discuss about interest. So, familiar naman na tayo sa interest. Tama ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Familiar na ba kayo sa interest? Yes po. Okay, so when we say interest, ano pong meron kapag pinag-uusapan ng interest? Ano pong meron kapag may interest?
Ma'am, utang.
Utang.
Borrowed money.
Utang, yes. Very
Tumataas,
good.
ma'am. Tumataas yung...
Tumataas. Yes. Okay, very good. So, ang interest, usually, kapag sa real life, pag naririnig yung salitang interest, utang, di ba? Utang kagad yung pumapasok sa isip natin. Pero it's not just about utang. Okay? You can gain interest also sa bank kapag nag-invest ka. So, possible na magkaroon ng interest yung iyong i-invest. So, if you are familiar with that, yung mga time
Investment.
Yes, investment. Very good. Okay, yung mga nagta-time deposit, diba? Yung mga pera nila, in time, lumalaki. Depende sa usapan nila ng bank kung gaano kalaki yung ipapatong na interest. Kasi ang gagawin ng bangko dyan, yung naka-time deposit na pera mo, okay, ipapahiram nila yon sa mga tao. And then, yung interest ng, let's say for example, nag-invest ako ng 1 million sa bank. And then, tinime deposit ko siya for 10 years. Okay, so in 10 years time, yung pera mong yun, ipapahiram yun ng bank para tumubo. So, let's say, for example, ang usapan natin is 0.2%. So, ang gagawin ni bank, ipapautang niya yon with an interest of 0.5 para naman may kita rin siyang 0.03. Parang ganon. Okay, naintindihan ba? Maliwanag po ba?
Yep.
Yes po,
So,
ma'am.
we have two types of interest. We have the simple and the compound. Ay, sorry.
Yes po.
Wala akong PowerPoint presentation kasi gusto kong i-summarize yung PowerPoint presentation nyo. Okay, so just listen to me muna. Okay lang po ba? Kasi may mga ano naman na kayo, no? May copy kayo. Tama po? Tama ba? May copy naman tayo sa modules, no? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, we have two types of interest. We have the simple and the compound. Okay, so yun yung dalawang uri ng interest sa business. Simple and compound. When we say simple, from the name itself, simple. Okay? So parang isang interest lang siya. Kapag sinabi mo namang compound, yung sige, mamaya natin i-touch yung compound. Okay? Doon muna tayo sa simple. Under ng simple, mayroon tayong tinatawag na ordinary and exact. When we say ordinary, nag-a-assume tayo na we only have 360 days in a year. Okay, yun yung sa ordinary. Kapag naman exact, okay, from the name itself, exact. So, yung number of days talaga ng year is 365. Iba yun naman yung inaano natin, 365. So, in a year, we have 365 days. So, that is for the exact simple interest or simple exact interest, mga ganyan. Okay? So, under ng mga simple interest na yun, we also have actual time and approximate time. Si actual time ay para lang po yun sa number of days. Okay? Para lang po siya sa number of days. Kapag ang given lang is mga months, nagbigay lang sila ng time period na naka-months. Hindi nila in-indicate ang number of days mismo. Okay? So, ginagamit lang po natin si actual time at si approximate time kapag hindi sila nag-indicate ng exact days. Let's say, okay, kailangan mong bayaran yung interest from April to May. Okay, so kapag ganun ang usapan, automatic gagamit ka dyan ng actual and approximate. Pero kapag ang sinabi is, okay, bayaran mo yung simple interest na yan in 900 days. Okay, so may binigay na exact days. So, ang gagamitin nyo doon is either ordinary or exact. Nagkakaintindihan po ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so I will show you your PowerPoint presentation para lang makita niyo yung mga formulas and examples. Window. Ayan, dito na tayo sa mga examples. So that's just how we discuss interest. Okay? Short as that. Na-cover na natin ang ilang days. Let's go sa example. Wait lang, class. Asan ang example nito? Ito. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Ay, anong ginawa ko? Okay, so, asan yun? Here is our example. Jenny borrowed 500,000 from her sister to start her own business. She agreed to pay it for 3 years. Class, kapag sa interest kasi, ang pinag-uusapan dyan is years. Okay? Although sa totoong buhay, di ba, pag nangungutang ka sa 5-6, ang pinag-uusapan dito is months. Kapag sa totoong life ha, at saka sa ordinary life. Okay? Pero dito kasi mga business, mga problems in a year ang pinag-uusapan every year. Okay? So, Jenny borrowed 500,000. She agreed to pay it for 3 years with an interest of 8%. From here, find the interest. Okay? So, ano po ba ang formula ng simple interest? Okay? Our formula is PRT. Simple interest is equal to principal amount times interest rate times the time or period. Okay, so first, let us list down muna all the given. Okay, always and always list down all the given. So si 500,000, sabi niya kasi she borrowed 500,000. So automatic 500,000 is your principal amount kung magkano yung inutang. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? Maliwanag ba, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so si principal amount, wait lang, class, may nagjo-join ng klase. Hindi sila makapag-join kapag hindi ako pumunta ng Google Chrome. Okay, so going back, hindi ko na alam kung anong nangyari sa... Oh, shoot. Ayun. Asa na tayo? Here. Okay. So, 8%, yun po yung ating interest rate. Sorry sa aso namin, class. Okay. Please bear with me. Okay, and our time or period, that is 3 years. So, ang hinahanap po natin, sabi niya, note, time must always be in years. Kapag naka-months po yan, kailangan mo lang siyang i-divide. Okay? Let's say, for example, ang binigay niya is 18 months. So, si months, i-divide mo lang siya, i-convert mo siya sa years. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? So, parang divided by ilang months ba sa isang taon?
12 po.
12. Very good. So, parang i-divide mo lang siya by 12. Pwede mo na po siyang i-direct kay time. 18 over 12. Siya na yung i-multiply mo kay principal and kay rate. Klaro?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So now let us write the formula. Simple interest is equal to PRT. After writing your formula, then we can now substitute. Our principal amount is 500,000. Our interest is 8%. Convert that sa decimal and that will become 0.08. Divide by 100 lang po yan. Okay, and we have 3 years times 3. So our interest is 120,000. Kung 120,000 ang interest, magkano na ang babayaran ni Jenny in 3 years?
620,000.
Very good. 620,000. So yung 500 niya, in 3 years, ang babayaran na niya is 120,000. Maliwanag?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. So, punta muna tayo kay discount interest. I'm sure familiar din kayo kay discount pag nag-shopping kayo. Tama ba? When you
Yes
go
po.
shopping,
Yes.
or kahit saan, makikita nyo dyan, may mga discount. Especially in the month of December. Ano yan? Patok na patok ang discount pagdating ng December. Tama ba? So, when we say
Yes,
discount,
ma'am.
what is discount, class? What is discount? Very good.
Bawas
So,
po.
si discount, yun yung... Opo, very good. So, si discount, yun yung ibinabawas sa original price. Kumbaga, para siyang yung balik sa'yo. Okay? Ibabawas nila yon from original price, si discount. Pagdating naman sa utang, class, maswerte kayo kapag may ganyan kayo. Pag nangutang ka, bibigyan ka niya ng discount. So, at least may maibabawas sa babayaran mo. When you say discount kasi, yung ibabawas nila sa utang mo. Okay? From the sa buong babayaran mo na. Okay? Hindi yan yun sa class, ha? Sa buong babayaran mo. Maliwanag? Kasama na dyan yung interest. Okay? So, our formula for discount interest is maturity times the discount interest times the time. Okay? Naka-years pa rin po yan. Katulad lang din sa simple interest. Naka-years. Maturity value, class, is just the same with future value. Okay? Yan din yung future value. Maturity and future pareho lang po yan. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? Clear po ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes po,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So sa discount interest, we also have that we have the what we call loan proceeds. Ano po yung loan proceeds, ma'am? So si loan proceeds, class, parang siya si principal amount. Sa simple interest, siya yung original amount na inutang mo. Maliwanag? Siya si loan proceeds. Clear po ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, si loan proceeds, siya po si principal amount na inutang. Okay, yun lang po yun. And to get that, of course, i-minus mo lang po si maturity tsaka si discount para makuha mo lang po siya. Okay, so let's have an example here. Joseph, actually medyo mali yung statement. Okay, kasi sabi niya humiram daw si Joseph. If you translate it, ha, and if you try to understand it, sabi niya humiram daw si Joseph ng 35,000. Okay, from the bank for a term of 2 years. The interest charge is 10% discount rate. Diba? Kung iisipin mo, ang principal amount niya is 35. Tama po ba? Kasi yun yung inutang niya, sabi niya. Pero sa problem kasi, parang nangyayari, si 35,000, siya na yung babayaran niya. So, yung problem lang is, may mali lang sa pagkakasabi. Okay? Pero ang gusto niya lang sabihin is, ang total amount ng babayaran ni Joseph is 35,000. Hindi yung mismong inutang niya. Okay, class? Naintindihan niyo ba ako, class?
Yes po.
Yes. Si 35,000, hindi po yan yung mismong inutang niya. Ha? Hindi yan yung mismong amount na inutang. Kasi yan na yung maturity. Yan na yung mismong babayaran. Okay. So, let us solve for the discount interest. So, for discount interest, okay, see, 35,000 maturity value ang nilagay niya dyan. Okay, kindly try to solve kung ilan ang magiging discount interest niya. Try to solve it, class. Kung magkano.
7 years po.
Ilan po?
7,000?
7,000. Let's see. Okay. So, very good. Okay. Class, palitan nyo ito ng D, ha? Hindi po yan S. That is S is for simple interest.
7,000 pala.
7,000. Very good. So, we have here 7,000. Okay. So, class, I am trying something here. Okay. Kasi if we look at the problem, para ang mangyayari, let's just try something different. If we try to understand the problem. What if, totoo ngang si Joseph ay humiram ng 35. So si 35 there, siya yung magiging, if we try to analyze itong problem mismo, wag tayong mag-base sa binigay ni module. Okay? Ito ang mismong i-analyze natin, yung mismong problem. Okay? So 35,000 now is your, kung hindi tayo magre-rely sa module class. Sabi niya, Joseph borrows 35,000. So, si 35,000 siya rin magiging
Discount value.
discount value ba? Si 35,000 class. Sabi niya, Joseph borrows 35,000. Magiging
Principal amount po.
Principal amount. Principal amount.
So, very good. Remind you we are trying to solve this based on the problem itself. Let us disregard for a while yung nasa module. Let us try to solve this on our own na parang mismong sa problem galing. Okay, so he borrowed 35 daw. So si 35,000, siya na si magiging principal amount. Or, we call that the loan proceeds. Tama ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, siya na si magiging loan proceeds. Okay. Now, okay. So, pamute po muna saglit. Thank you. Okay. So, kung siya si loan proceeds, ang ating discount rate is 10%. Same pa rin. Ang ating time is 2 years. Now, from the given, pwede ba nating mahanap si maturity? Pwede ba nating mahanap si future value or si maturity value? From the given po, pwede po ba? Pwede ba, class?
Yes po.
Yes. Anong formula po ang gagamitin natin?
P plus, P
Ano?
plus PRT po.
P plus PRT? Class, you
Opo,
just check the formulas po sa ating discount interest. What are the formulas sa discount interest? Diba we have discount interest is equal to maturity value times discount rate times time. Okay? Next, for loan proceeds, we have maturity value minus the discount interest. Okay, we have another formula. We have LP, or that is loan proceeds, equals maturity value times 1 minus discount rate times time. So, alin sa mga yun ang pwede natin gamitin formula? Based sa given. Kung ang given natin ay loan proceeds equals 35,000, discount rate 10%, time 2 years. So to look for the maturity, what is our formula? Ano pong formula pwede natin gamitin? Anyone?
Ma'am, yung formula po ng simple interest.
Class, disregard nyo si simple interest. Nakay-discount interest po tayo.
Ma'am, kukunin po muna yung maturity value before mag-proceed sa low proceeds.
No, class, listen to me. Let us analyze the problem on our own. Let us disregard kung ano man po yung solution ni module. Okay? Let us solve this on our own. Kasi sabi niya, if you read the problem, Joseph borrows 35,000. So from the problem, parang ang gusto niyang sabihin, si Joseph nanghiram ng 35,000 sa bangko na may term na 2 years. So the interest charge is 10% discount interest. So if we write down all the given, si 35,000 dyan ay magiging, ano siya dyan, si 35,000? Maturity value ba yan? Or that is your loan proceeds. Okay? Kapag kay simple interest, ang tawag ay principal amount. Kapag kay discount interest, we call that loan proceeds. Maliwanag?
Yes po.
Yes
Yes.
po, ma'am.
So si 35,000 magiging loan proceeds. Ang discount natin is 10%. Ang time is 2 years. Okay. Now let us try to find the maturity value para mahanap natin si discount interest. What is our maturity value? Ano po ang gagamitin nating formula para makuha si maturity value? With the given we have.
Discount rate divided by time.
Discount rate divided by time.
Time.
Okay, saan yan galing, Nak? Let me show you my
Doon po sa
notebook.
may formula, yung maturity value is unknown. Ma'am, discount rate po divided by time.
Discount rate divided by time.
Time.
Parang
time po.
kulang.
Discount interest divided by
Okay, look
discount
class.
rate times.
These are the formulas that we can use. Look at the formulas. We have ID is equal to FDT. Okay? Pwede ba natin gamitin yung first, this one? Pwede ba natin itong gamitin? Can we use this?
Malabo, ma'am. Hindi po, ma'am.
Can we use discount interest is equal to maturity times discount rate times time? Can we use this?
No.
No.
Hindi po.
We can't use this kasi wala tayong discount interest. So, dalawa yung missing. Si discount interest at saka si maturity. Ang meron lang tayo is si discount rate at si time. Now, let's look at the formulas here. Since present si loan proceeds, let's look at here. Baka pwede tayong kumuha dito ng formula. Okay, so from the two formulas here, which one can we use kaya to look for the maturity value?
The second.
The second, very good.
Second po.
Kasi if you look at the second formula class, do we have loan proceed? Do we have value for loan proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Do we have value of
Yes po.
maturity? Maturity value, do we have for F? No.
No, ma'am.
That is the one that we are
Yes.
trying to look for. Do we have discount rate? Given ba si discount rate?
Yes, ma'am.
Given ba si time?
Yes po. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, given si
Yes,
time.
ma'am.
So, kumpleto. May tatlo tayong given at may isa lang na nawawala. That means we're going to use this para makuha si maturity value. Okay. So, from the formula, okay, what is now our maturity value? Kindly try. From the formula that we have chosen, kindly try to derive from that formula so we could get the maturity value. Ano pong gagawin ninyo para makuha si maturity value? What will you do para makuha po si maturity value?
Ma'am, patingin po ulit yung binigay niyong solution, ma'am. Ay, yung
Formula?
formula po, opo.
Nasa module niyo yung formula, Snack. This one.
Thank you, ma'am.
The second one. We are going to use the second one. Okay. So from that formula, please try to look for the maturity value. Substitute lang po.
175,000.
Ilan po? 1 minus
175,000 po.
175. Pare-pareho po ba kayo nang nakuha?
Opo.
Let's see. Wait, let me try kung
Yes,
pareho
ma'am.
din tayo na.
175 po.
175. 2 times Bakit magkaiba tayo? Anong lumabas sa inyo?
Ma'am, 1,000 po yung sa akin.
Po?
175.
Anong lumabas sa iba?
42,000. 28,000 po.
63,000 po.
Class, anong ginawa ninyo? Paano nyo nakuha po yung mga sagot ninyo? Bakit iba yung lumalabas sa akin?
1,000 divided by 0.10 times 2 po.
35,000 divided by?
2 po.
Parang may nakakalimutan yata kayong class. Oh, ito talaga yung lumalabas sa akin, class. Sinong may mga sagot? Ano yung mga sagot ninyo sa maturity value?
3,500 po.
Maturity, class, maturity. Yung buong babayaran niya. Magkano po yung maturity ninyo?
43.
175 po.
Magkano?
175K.
175K? Yung isa parang may narinig ako.
42,000.
43,750.
43.
42.
Ma'am, 28,000.
Yes, narinig ko na yung sagot.
Ma'am, 43,750.
Very good. 43,750. How did you get that po? Sinong may sagot ng 43,750?
Ako po, ma'am. Kyle po.
Yes, Kyle. Paano mo nakuha yung 43,750?
Ano po, ma'am? Yung loan proceeds na 35,000, dinivide ko sa 1, yung 1 minus DT, ma'am.
1 minus DT.
Opo.
Very good. So, class, to get the value of your maturity, just divide both sides by 1 minus discount rate times time. Para po ma-cancel, maiwan si maturity value sa kabilang side. Just like this, class. Pakita ko po.
Ayaw ko ng piyaka.
Opo, wait lang po. Okay, so ganito siya, class. Nakita niyo po ba? So, this is the formula that we use. LP is equal to F times 1 minus DT. And then, nag-substitute ako. LP is 35,000. Ayan, nilagay ko 35 minus F, missing. 1 minus DT. So, dinivide ko both sides by 1 minus DT. Sa kabila, sinubstitute ko na yung values ni D, discount rate, at saka ni time. Okay? And if you use your calculator, ganito po siya. Look at this. Nakikita niyo po ba? Ayan. So, 35 divided by 1 minus, malabo?
Malabo.
Sorry. Okay, so, sa paper ko, malinaw ba yung nasa paper
Blurred po,
ko?
ma'am.
Ma'am, hindi rin po.
Oh my goodness.
Censored, ma'am.
Wait lang, class. Let me join using my phone. Sandali lang ha, para makita nyo lang.
Censored,
Pero
ma'am.
nag-gets nyo ba kung paano ko siya ginawa? Gets nyo, class, kung paano ko po siya ginawa?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Medyo. Okay, so, para
Yes,
lang
Medyo, ma'am.
makita nyo po kung paano ko siya ginawa. Let me join using my phone. Ayan siya, class. Ayan. So, LP, 35,000. Discount, we have 10%. Time, 2%, 2 years, sorry. So, we have LP is equal to, narinig niyo ba ako, class? Okay. So, we have LP is equal to
Yes, ma'am.
maturity value
Yes, ma'am.
times 1 minus discount rate times time. Yes, very good, Maxim. Nakuha mo po. Okay, so we have 35,000. Sinubstitute ko na siya, si loan proceeds, equals maturity, which is missing, times ito ulit, sinulat ko lang. And then divide both sides by 1 minus discount rate times time para ma-cancel po siya. So sa other side, I already substituted the value of the discount rate and the time. Yan, i-divide nyo lang po siya. Ang lalabas is 43,750. So, from these two, LP and F, pwede po nating makuha si discount interest. So, discount interest, ano pong gagamitin natin formula? First, second, third. So, first, second, third. So, pwede na natin gamitin si first or si second. Tama po ba? Tama ba, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, let's see. Sino yung try natin? Si first or si second? Si second na lang kasi mas madali. Tama ba? Okay, using the second formula, LP is equal to F minus ID. Okay, so kindly try to get the discount interest. Ano pong magiging discount interest? From this formula. So this one is 35 equals 43,750 minus discount interest. So from there, pwede nyo po siyang makuha. Ano pong sagot? What's the answer, class? What's the answer po? May nag-compute ba?
$8,750 po ba, ma'am?
8,000.
Punta ako magtanong.
8,750. Same po ba ka lang nakuha?
Yes po.
Yes. How about others?
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So, we now have discount interest
Yes,
and maturity value. So, ito yung buong babayaran niya. Okay. At ito yung kanyang discount
interest.
So, yun yung pag sa understanding natin, ha? Okay, so yun po yung concept sa pag tayo ang mismong magsosolve sa pagkakaintindi natin. Okay? Naintindihan po ba? Class, narinig niyo ba ako? Nakapag-unmute ba ako?
Yes,
Wait lang
ma'am.
po.
Narinig po,
Okay?
ma'am.
Yes po.
Nahuhuli ako?
Hindi naman po, ma'am. Sakto lang po.
Okay. Pero sa module, okay, so ito yung kanyang maturity, itong 35,000. Okay, sundan nyo po yan. We just tried sa own understanding natin. Klaro po ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay,
Yes.
so now let's move on sa clear na to class. Clear na. Okay na tayo sa simple interest tsaka kay discount interest.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so let us now go to saan na yun? Next, 16. Let's talk about ordinary and exact. Ordinary and exact. Pag sinabi natin ordinary, we assume that mayroon tayong 360 days sa isang taon. That is for the time class. Okay? Kapag exact naman, we assume that we have 365 days. Yung exacto, yung totoong pinag-uusapan natin. Di ba? We have 365 days in a year. Okay, so ang mangyayari class, ang papalitan nyo lang po dito is si time. Same pa rin. Simple interest is equal to PRT. Pero si T, mapapalitan na siya ng over 60 para kay ordinary. And kay exact naman, over 365. Paliwanag?
Yes, ma'am.
Paliwanag po ba? Okay. So,
Yes,
we
ma'am.
will use the same formula. It's just that naka-base na. 360 over 300 over 360 para ma-convert po siya sa years. Maliwanag?
Yes.
Yes. Para hindi kayo malito class, palitan nyo si S ng O. I sub O. Okay? Para hindi kayo ma-confuse. Okay? Basta kapag ordinary over 360. Kapag exact over 365. Pero kapag walang naka-indicate kung ordinary or exact, automatic na kay simple interest lang po tayo. Maliwanag? Clear po ba?
Opo.
Yes.
po, ma'am.
Okay. So let's use this example. For ordinary, find the, ayan, naka-indicate, find the ordinary interest paid on a 50,000 loan at 12% interest rate for 300 days. Since ordinary, si 300 days, i-over lang po natin yan kay 360. So, same formula, I is equal to PRT. P is 50,000. Yun po yung hiniram. Rate, our interest rate is 0.12 for 12%. And the time is 300 over 360 for ordinary. And we have the interest is 5,000. So, magkano na ang lahat ng babayaran niya? Ilan ang magiging maturity value or future value? What will be the future value, class? Kung ang hiniram niya is 15, at may interest na 5, ang future value niya is, narinig ko yung answer.
55,000.
Very good. That is 55,000. Yun na yung maturity value or future value. Yun po yung babayaran niya. Maliwanag? Clear po ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, let's go to exact. Kay exact, pinalitan niya lang po ng over 365. Kasi sabi niya, find the exact interest. So, si 360 kanina, palitan natin ng 365. Ang naging interest na niya ngayon is 4,931. Mas lumiit, no? Kasi nga, 365 days, lumaki yung days na inassume natin. Nagkakaintindihan po ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, now we are done with exact, ordinary, simple. Let's go to the actual and approximate. Okay, medyo ito ang baka ma-confuse kayo. Ay, sorry. Wait lang, class. Stop presenting. Next, let me present the other one. Let's go to day 17 and 18. Kay 17, we have the actual and approximate. When we say actual, sabi ko kanina, class, ang papalitan nyo lang po is yung nakay numerator. Di ba kanina, days over 360 para kay ordinary at days over 365 para kay exact. Okay? Kapag dating naman po kay actual at approximate, ang papalitan nyo lang po doon is yung D. D over 360 at D over 365. Okay? So, yun lang po yung papalitan natin. Kasi dito, days na months ang nakalagay. Walang nakalagay na days. Yung buwan lang. Yung range lang ng buwan ang sasabihin niya. Okay, so same pa rin po yan. Ordinary, we had over 360, over 360. Okay, let's have an example here. Asan ang example natin? Okay, this one. Find the precise number. Okay, wag na yan, class. Kayang-kaya na natin yan. I will explain that to you later on. Okay. So, kay approximate at saka kay actual, class, always remember, mayroon tayong February. Okay? Take note. Si February, kapag sinabi mong approximate, 30 days po si February. Okay. So, sorry, class. As I was saying, kay February, kapag approximate, automatic 30 days pa rin po siya. Maliwanag?
Yes po.
Yes. Pero kapag actual class, kailangan yung tignan kapag leap year. Okay? Kapag leap year, 29 days po si February. Wait lang, class, ha? Kapag February, class, leap year, kay actual tayo, ha? Actual. Kay approximate, wag nyo nang tignan kahit may leap year man o wala, 30 days po si February. Kapag actual, kailangan nyong tignan yung taon. Kapag leap year, 29 days po si February. Kapag hindi siya leap year, 28 days lang po siya. Okay? Now, ma'am, paano mo masasabing leap year? Paano nyo po nasasabing leap year?
Pag may taon.
Kapag may taon? Paano po nasasabing leap year? Let's say, for example, 2016. Paano natin nasabing leap year si 2016?
Every 4 years.
Every 4 years. Very good. So, ibig sabihin, kapag divisible siya kay 4, automatic leap year po yon. So, 2016, leap year or hindi? Divisible ba siya by 4?
Leap year po.
Yes. So, leap year siya. 2020, leap year hindi.
Leap year po.
Leap year hindi.
Leap year po.
Leap year. Very good. Kasi divisible din siya by 4. What about 2025? Leap year hindi.
Hindi.
No, ma'am.
Hindi po.
Hindi. Kasi hindi siya divisible by 4. So, ibig sabihin, ang February ni 2024 is 28 days lamang. Nagkakaintindihan po ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear? Yes. Okay, so ito na. Let's have an example. Laika borrowed 15,000 from the bank on March 19, 2020, which is to be paid on August 6, 2020 at 3% interest. Find the exact simple interest using actual, exact simple interest using approximate, ordinary using actual, and ordinary using approximate. So, kay A and B, over ilan po ang days natin? Kay A and B, over ilan ang days? 360, 365. Ah?
365.
365 po.
Very good. I-take note nyo na dun kaagad na si A and B, ang time niya is over 365. Okay? Kay C and D, over 360, 365.
360 po.
360
Very
ma'am.
good. So, over 360. Automatic na yon, na over 360 siya, si C and D. Now, magkakaiba na lang kung ano ang ilalagay nyo sa taas. Sa numerator ni 360 at ni 365. For A, magbilang tayo. Okay? I-take down ninyo. From March, April, May, June, July, August. So, isulat nyo yung 6 na buwan na yon. March, April, May, June, July, August. Okay? Sa March, ilang days kaya? We have how many days?
31.
31, ma'am.
31.
31 po.
Marunong ba kayo yung sa kamay? Yung sa pag
Yes,
magpa-punch kayo?
Opo, ma'am.
So, dapat marunong kayo. Mas madali dito. Okay. So, kay March, we have 31. Okay. So, ilang days na lang ang ilalagay natin kay March kung nag-start tayo kay 19?
12.
12, ma'am.
12. Very good. So, 31 minus 19 lang yan. So, isulat nyo 12. Okay. So, we already have 12 days para kay March. 12, April. Ilang days?
30.
30. April, May.
31.
31.
31. May, June.
30.
30. July.
31.
31.
31. Kay August, ilang days?
30.
Ilang days ilalagay natin? 6 po. August po. August. 6 na lang. Kasi hanggang August 6 ng class eh. Okay? So, 6 days na lang kay August. Nagkakaintindihan po ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, i-add natin yon. Ilang days po yon?
140 po.
140? Tama
Yes,
po
ma'am.
ba?
140, ma'am.
Okay, so 140. This is actual or approximate?
Actual.
Actual.
Actual, ma'am.
Actual. So this is actual. Kay approximate class, ang technique dyan, same pa rin. Okay? Dito lang kayo magbabago kay March. Kasi di ba first 31 ang sinabi natin kay March? Tama po ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so mayroon tayong isang sobra dito kay March. Am I right? Tama po ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, saan pa tayo may sobra dyan? Kay 31. So magma-minus tayo. Minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. So ilan ang ima-minus natin ngayon from 140 para makuha si approximate? We have ito class, let me show you.
3 po.
Kasi ito yung ginagamit
3 po.
kong technique. Okay, this is the technique that I use. Ay, my God, makikita. Wait lang, sorry. Yung quiz yun, muntik ko nang mapakita sa inyo. Okay, so this is the actual. Ito yung nilist natin. March, April, May, June, July, August. We have 140, tama?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so to get the approximate, ito kanina, 31 days. Ngayon gagawin natin 30 days. So magma-minus tayo ng 1. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Parang 30 minus 19, that is 11 days. Okay, so nag-minus 1 tayo, 11. Okay, so this is still 30. 31 magiging 30. 30, 30. Okay, kaya dito na lang tayo mag-minus para mas mabilis. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Kahit wag na kayong magganito class, pwede nyo nang gawin dito. Magma-minus tayo dito ng 3. So, magiging approximate natin is 137. If you check this, magiging 137 po yan. Okay, so we now have this for actual and approximate. Okay, we now have actual for approximate. Ito na po ang gagamitin natin kay exact at kay ordinary. For ordinary, actual, we have 140 over 360. Okay. Kay approximate, we have 137 over 360. Para kay time po yan, ha? Kay exact, this is 140 over ilan?
365.
365. Okay, para naman kay approximate, that is 137 over 365. And from there, pwede na po kayo mag-compute. Nagkakaintindihan po ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes po.
Okay. So, naintindihan po? Let's try to compute this. Okay, so ito siya. Ganun yung ginawa niya. Okay, nag-list down. Yan, kinuha na niya. Exact over 365 for the actual and then for approximate. Ayan. Okay, so dito naman ordinary, actual, approximate. Nagkakaintindihan?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear po ba? Any questions so far about simple interest? Questions so far?
None po.
None. Okay, now let's move on na kay compound interest. Okay? So when we say compound class, maganda si compound. Kasi yung may interest ng pera mo, madadagdagan ulit yun ng another interest. Okay, kumbaga ganito siya. Let's say for example, pinautang ko sinong nandito? Si Natalie. Let's say for example, pinautang ko si Natalie ng 1,000. At ang interest niya is 10%. Okay? Babayaran niya ako ng 3 years. At semi-annually ang usapan namin. Okay? Dito class, importante na alam nyo po yung mga term na annually, semi-annually, bi-monthly, at saka monthly. Yun po yung mga hati ng taon. That is kung ilang beses. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? Kapag annually, ilang beses yun mangyayari sa isang taon?
1 po.
Kapag annually,
1 year.
once lang. Isang beses lang. Okay? 1. Now, when we say semi-annually,
2 po. 2.
2 po, ma'am.
2. Kasi twice. Hahatiin mo sa dalawa yung isang
Yes, ma'am.
taon.
6 months
Kapag
yung
naman sinabi mong quarterly,
4.
4 po.
6 months. 6 months, 6 months. Pag quarterly,
8 months.
every ilang months po yun?
3 months, ma'am.
Every 3 months. So, 4 naman yon. Nagkakaintindihan.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? Kapag naman sinabi mong bi-monthly,
6.
kasi tig to 2 months. At of course, pag monthly, 12. Hatiin mo sa 12 months. So, 12 siya. Nagkakaintindihan po ba?
Yes po.
Ito siya. Okay, doon tayo sa example ko kanina. Ang concept ng compound interest is ganito, class. Umutang si Natalie sa akin ng 1,000. Okay, so may interest siyang 10%. Ilan yung interest? Kapag utang ang pinag-uusapan, huwag niyo na isama yung time, ganon. Basta isipin niyo na lang, ilan ang magiging interest kapag kapag 10% ang ipinatong sa 1,000. Ilan, class, ang interest nun?
50.
50, 1,000, 10. 10%, anak.
100 po.
100.
100.
100.
Very good. Ang interest nun is 100, tama? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes
So,
po.
ang mangyayari, let's say sabi ko sa kanya, mag-i-interest yan tuwing tuwing buwan-buwan. Okay. So, ang mangyayari, next month, let's say for example, umutang siya today. Next month, mapapatungan yun ng 100. So, magiging 1,1. Tama?
Yes po.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, si 1,1, magkakaroon ulit yun ng 10% interest. So, si 1,1, kapag pinatungan ko ulit next month ng 10% interest, magkano na yung magiging interest ulit?
1-2.
1,2 na ba?
Yes, ma'am.
It will become 110. Tama ba? 1,1 times 10. 110. Okay? So, si 1,1, madadagdagan ulit ng 110. So, yung interest mo, yung future value mo, malalagyan ulit ng interest. Magkakaroon ka ulit ng bagong future value. So, ganun yung mangyayari sa compound interest. Naiintindihan po ba? Clear po ba? Gets nyo ba, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So, that is the idea of compound interest. So, kapag ikaw nang utang in compound, mababaon ka sa utang bago ka pa makabayad. Kaya huwag kayong papayag sa compound interest. Kapag mag-invest kayo, yon pwede. Maganda yan. Compound interest. Okay, so we are going to use, asan na yon? This formula. So, to get the maturity value for the compound interest, we will use principal amount times 1 plus the interest rate raised to n. Okay? To get our n, we are going to multiply the time at saka si frequency. So, pwede nyong ilagay dito kay n is mt. Okay? Para mag-direct na kayo. Raised to mt. Maliwanag po ba?
Yes po.
Yes. Okay. So, to get the compound interest, minus nyo lang po si principal amount from the maturity value. Okay, so tandaan nyo to, class. Napaka-importante po nito. This one. Tandaan nyo po itong mga...
ako ng bahay.
Okay, so find how many periods are there if the investment is compounded quarterly for 5 years. Kung quarterly for 5 years, ilan po ang magiging period nun? Or yung N. Quarterly for 5 years.
20 po.
So, to get
20
N,
po.
ay,
20.
20.
wait lang,
20
class,
po.
sorry.
M times.
That is, to get the period that is N is equal to
MT.
MT po.
MT. Our quarterly is ilang
Four.
ilan ang frequency natin doon? That is
Four.
4 times
Five.
our
Five.
time is 5.
5.
Okay, and that is 20.
20.
Nagkakaintindihan po ba?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so ayan na siya. So let's have an example here. Ito naman si periodic rate. Okay, so to get our periodic rate, just divide si rate over kay frequency. Okay, i-divide nyo lang po yan. So when we say quarterly for 5 years at 12% annual rate, bakit annual, class? Bakit annual na yung nakalagay dyan?
Kasi ma'am, 5 years na po yung tinutukoy, ma'am.
Kasi yearly na yung tinutukoy.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
tama. Okay. So, this one is our annual rate. I-divide nyo lang po yan. 4 kasi quarterly. Okay, kaya divided by 4 to get the periodic rate. So, our periodic rate is 0.03 or 3%. Now, let's have an example of compound interest. Find the maturity value and the compound interest of 10% compounded annually at an interest rate of 2% in 5 years. Okay, so let's get all the given muna. We have P is equal to 10%, T, 5 years, R, 2%. What about our M? Sabi niya dyan, compounded annually. Okay, so kung compounded annually yan, ang magiging M natin is
1.
ilan kaya dito?
1 po.
1. Very good. So this one is 1 kasi annually. Okay, yearly daw. So 1 lang ang ating frequency. We're going to look for maturity value and the compound interest. Okay, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, class. Si N dito, pwede nyong palitan ng F is equal to P times 1 plus R raised to MP. Ayan, pwede nyo nang i-direct dyan. Nagkakaintindihan po ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so this one is just 5 times 1. Okay, kaya naging 11,004.81. Ito yung maturity niya. So, tingnan natin kung ilang yung compounded interest niya. Okay. So, ang kanyang compounded interest is 1,040.81. Ima-minus nyo lang po si maturity at saka si principal amount. Maliwanag?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear po ba? May isa pa
Yes,
pang
ma'am.
example? Okay. So, that ends our discussion. Any question?
None, ma'am.
Are you sure? Yes po.
Ma'am,
Yes
paturo
po.
po yung sa yung month sa kamay. Yung bilang po
months
ng
sa
month sa
kamay.
kamay. Yes
Okay,
po.
so ganito po siya. Wait,
Okay.
nasa na yung kamay ko ito. This one, kapag yung may buto, 31. Okay,
Okay.
yung walang buto, yung nasa kalagitnaan, this is 30. So this is how you count it. January, February,
31, 30,
March,
31,
April,
30,
May,
31.
June,
Okay.
July. And then balik ka ulit
Okay,
dito.
okay.
August, September, October, November, December. Okay, so si July at si
Okay, okay.
August, pareho silang 31.
Okay, okay. Thank you
Ma'am,
po.
yung buto,
Clear?
yung 31.
Yes po. Yung may buto, yun yung 31.
I got it.
Oh. Gets?
July and August po yung may buto, right?
Yes po. Kasi babalik ka sa una kapag August na. So, 31 pa rin si
Thank you po.
August. Okay.
Thank you po.
Any question pa po?
None, ma'am.
None na? Okay, so I hope you learned something today
Yes, I
about
learned
business
that, ma'am.
mathematics. Okay, I hope you understood yung naging discussion natin for day 15 to 18. Okay na?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you po.
Yes. Okay, so if no more questions po, other sections, you may have your weekend. Pero kay STEM 17 to 20, may I ask for your kahit until 11 lang po para ma-discuss ko lang quickly yung module 18 to 20. STEM 17 to 20 and 1 to 4. Can you remain po? Can I have your time po muna until 11 kung okay lang po?
Yes po, ma'am. Okay.
Sige po.
Yes. Okay, so others, thank you so much for attending this guest lecture. Thank you so much po. Okay, so STEM 17 to 21 na po ito.